Hold that thought.
Go.
Hello, people of the internet, and welcome to Polygonosaurus. On today's video, Jason and I are going to play some of the beta build for The Crew, Ubisoft's open world MMO-lite style racer. So we're going to see what you think and I think. So
What we think.
what we think. Oh god,
Of the racy game.
Racy game. I've played a little bit of it, so to get you up to speed. See what I did there? Zing. No, but the story is. There's more of a story to The Crew than I expected. I expected it to just be like a hot pursuit, Need for Speed, and it's just like completely arcadey. But at the start of the game, you play as this guy called Alex, and he's like kind of set up. He's like a street racer, but a corrupt cop. Alex's brother is killed by this like random street racers that he's doing a deal with. So you're framed for murder. You're sent to jail, and then this police officer, Zoe, like the way the Americans spell Zoe is with the Y, so it's kind of confusing. But Zoe gives you it's kind of a cliche story. She gives you a second chance to join the FBI and infiltrate this street racing guy known as the 510s, which is like 510s. Like it's
510s.
trying to sound cool, but it's not. So yeah, fast forward now, and that's where we are. We've got our first car. I picked it, Chevrolet Camaro. It's beautiful.
I'm gonna wreck it.
That's a fence.
Whoops. That's offensive.
It's a bit. Do you find it's a bit floaty, like
yeah,
the car?
it's not like really like simulator style. It's more just like basically arcadey.
Yes, it's not a bad thing.
Sorry.
Like, it's just, crazy taxi.
Like it's definitely not trying to be Forza.
No,
Anyway.
no, true. Because there's quite a lot of, racing games coming out at the latter stages of 2014. You always get that with a new generation of consoles. You have Drive Club launched after a year delay, and it's a bit of a mess because the servers at the time of recording are still, not functioning at all. Yeah, it's screwed up.
Whoa,
yes. Did you see that graphics?
Wrecking.
Damn graphics.
Yeah.
So Drive Club's pretty much out of the race. There's another pun for you. So you have Project Cars, that Kickstarter funded one that got delayed to the early 2015, and then you have Forza Horizon 2, which is out like pretty much now. And there's a couple of other racing games coming out as well. So obviously The Crew's coming out at the start of December, and it is like, I don't know, I've played about a couple of hours of it, and I don't know if I would buy it really.
It doesn't feel like it's on PS4.
I like so.
It feels like a last gen game. What position did I come in?
I don't know. I think I came first. Did you
I
come
hope
first?
I did. I was supposed to come first, but I might have came 9th.
I don't know if there's any cars in the race, in fairness.
Oh, did I come first? Oh, cool.
That's the way they're comparing it to an MMO. Like, there's so much like upgrades and all that crap and RPG like stuff.
Yeah, it's just all like.
And you would almost compare it to guilds where you can recruit. I don't know how many is the maximum number, but you can recruit. Hence the name, The Crew. Different players and like strangers online into a member of your street racing gang and compete with other gangs across the country and all that. Blah, blah, blah. That's in theory the idea anyway.
Yeah.
But the kind of selling point of this game for me anyway is the scope, because like see if you hit the touchpad, and then like there you have it, more or less that is all ready to explore. Hit L2 to like pan out. It reminds me of Google Earth where you're just like doof doof doof.
That is massive.
There's only about, I would say, about 15 cities or so that are fully rendered, which is still incredible. Like most of racing games, like if you compare it to Need for Speed, most wanted say it's like was situated in one location.
Yeah. It's a lot like Test Drive Unlimited. It kind of had that whole thing where you could free roam and like around the country and play online and stuff, but it was bad at it.
Really?
I want to go run over all these hippies.
No, don't. I don't even know if you get like anything happens. So, if you've had a couple of races, like what would you can you see yourself playing this in the future?
It's definitely a racing game. I just don't really know if it's my thing. Like it's like you can level up your car and buy any upgrades and stuff, but it's kind of like so. And the story is like typical Need for Speed, like racing gangs. It's like the FBI want to infiltrate this racing gang. It's like why don't you just arrest everyone? It's like here's a street race with everyone from the 510s in it. Instead of arresting everyone here, win the race.
In fairness, they're spread across the country.
Yeah. I'm the most wanted.
That's my verdict on
The
The
Need
Crew.
for Speed most wanted.
Interesting you should say that. I have not got into a racing game as much as like maybe Need for Speed Hot Pursuit in 2010 or Most Wanted. Now, not Need for Speed kind of like they need to think of new subtitles because there's a couple of Most Wanted. But the original Most Wanted where you kind of, I think it was for the PS2 and you started, it was for the PS2 and you started like, you were like the cream of the crop. You had this like amazing car and then you lost the car and you had to work your way back up by beating the most wanted list.
Yeah.
And the story was like, you know, it wasn't like anything to write home about, but it was still really good, the way you kind of that sense of progression.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to nail this in the crew, because it's almost like spreading itself too thin across a big massive scope. So as Jason gets lost in the woods with the crew, and you're literally, you're gone. The beta ran over the weekend of the 7th of November to the 9th. 10th?
So if you're watching this video, you've already missed it.
Yeah, this is like time travel or something. Oh god.
Wow.
I think the crew has a lot going for it. It'll just be interesting to see how. I think it'll maybe live or die on the critic score when it comes out in December. Because a lot of people still use that as a metric to kind of shoot not by. But
in the race for best driving game of 2014, it's not in pole position.
oh dear god.
If you want
No.
a simulation racing experience, this game is not the Formula One for you.
No, stop. That is enough puns for today.
If you've already pre-ordered the crew,
Shut up.
maybe you should put the brakes
Shut up.
on that.
So that was our take on the crew, and if you like to see more from Polygonosaurus, you can subscribe down below.
Subscribe below.
No, shut up. And you can leave your own thoughts on the crew down in the comment section as well. And until next Thursday,
Happy driving.
thank you for watching. See you in the next driving pun, you two. I will kick your ass, man.
Michael, just take it down a gear.